Hey y'all, it's Cartoon Critics, and we're here to talk about X-Men Apocalypse. What did you think?
I thought it was alright. I don't think it deserved to get as harsh reviews as it did. It wasn't as bad as 47% on Rotten Tomatoes, but there was some dialogue that was cheesy, cliche, and really overdone and overly dramatic for the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
One character I can say I like that's new is Nightcrawler. He is done correctly.
Yeah, Nightcrawler was pretty cool. I like him.
Yeah, he's supposed to be slightly nebbish and childlike.
Mm-hmm.
That's naturally him. You know, with the time travel that took place in the last movie, we can right some of the miss in the previous continuity.
Right.
But only in the past 40 years or so.
Yeah, that was weird because I thought they were gonna. Because like in weird thing when they in the beginning credits when they're like showing like alright they got Egyptian society and they're like showing the passage of time. They had like the Twin Towers set up at one point. Like, because remember they showed like the Nazis, the fucking eagle, and then the swastika, and then you get to the Twin Towers. So I'm thinking, oh, it's gonna be set in present day time, and then no, the movie's set in the 80s.
But on their behalf, on their side, Twin Towers were made in the 70s.
Yeah, but true.
They weren't brought down too much.
So
later.
yeah, okay.
Now, if they showed it exploding, then you could call bullshit.
Yeah, true. Okay, all right. So that's a miss on my part.
Yeah, and they probably wouldn't have done that. Just like that's still a little too soon.
A little too touchy for that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been very dramatic. It's like, erects and then boom! I would have like, oh shit.
I mean, there are plenty of explosions to go around in this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, even though with all the explosions, it's still much better than Michael Bay's movie. That's for sure.
I actually, when Magneto was, like, I guess, terraforming the Earth, my immediate thought was, I feel like I'm watching Transformers now.
Oh, I think I'm going to say Man of Steel.
No, I wasn't. Oh, yeah, I guess that's what happened, but it just immediately went to my head. I was like,
there was a terraforming. Yeah, that was the whole plan of Zod in that movie.
Yeah, that's more accurate depiction of it, but in my head, I just immediately thought, like, damn, this seems like a Michael Bay film all of a sudden.
So, how do you feel about the emotion behind the characters, the actual characterization that they went through? Do you think it was done well?
I feel like with Magneto, as far as like the killing of his family and stuff,
it is cliche, but I think it was done well.
No, it's not this cliche. The cliche part doesn't bother me. It really feels like that was kind of forced in order to turn him bad. You know, it's like they had to invent that just for the sake of getting him to become one of the horsemen.
I mean, it's not like that did not happen in the comics, because it did.
Oh, really? That's how it happened? What the fuck? That seems so awkwardly placed, though.
Well, he didn't work at a steel mill, but he did have a family after doing a bunch of Magneto shit.
Yeah, that's weird to me that he went from I'm about to kill the president to just run over the steel mill workers like that. It's like, how do you go from that high profile,
like you want
lifting stadiums to steel worker? I'm just an everyday man. Want to live simple.
So you want him to wear the business hat and have the coffee? Like, hey guy, you look really good today.
That shit was just weird to me, and I was like, that didn't make sense to me. I get it might have happened in the comics, but I've never read any in the comics, so I'm just taking the movie as it comes at me, and I'm like, all right, we left off. This dude is flying and lifting stadiums.
Oh, by the way, this is definitely a spoiler review.
Oh, true.
We're not doing the mullet style today.
Yeah, we left off, and this dude was high profile. There's no way he just disappears. And all of a sudden, I'm just trying to live my life every day. It's like, I didn't get that feeling from him from the last one that he wanted to change. So how do all of a sudden, it's like, yeah, I'm trying to change. I'm trying to, live amongst them. But it just didn't work. It's like, no, I think that it really, even if it happened in the comics, if it happened in that way, that seems kind of forced. Like you had to force him to come out of retirement, It didn't seem natural, like, oh shit, what the hell? Fucking ants everywhere.
But I can definitely say Quicksilver shines again, and I really liked him in this movie.
He's one of out of the last two movies. He has become one of my favorite X-Men.
He has a really great similar time in the bottle scene where he saves everyone in X Mansion.
Yeah, that was pretty.
I actually watched the video talking about how much work they put into that scene. Like they had to find a camera called the Phantom XP, which when they actually splashed water, that wasn't CGI. That was actually caught in time by the camera that can just capture light that fast. I'm like, okay. Shit.
Nice.
And they put it on a rail that didn't cost $100 million. They put it on a rail. They put it on a rail that it could track him that fast. They just had a big fan in the kid's face.
Yeah. Simulate the wind.
They put a wire on the kid so he could go on walls. And I'm like, you know what? No matter if this movie is bad or good, that is dedication of like real filmmaking there.
Yeah, it was a really well shot scene. I like Quicksilver, and every time he shows up.
I did want him to kill off Havoc. I was hoping, he wouldn't just be pushed to the side. Because he's got pushed aside at first class, and Days of Future's Past, just like, oh, he's a non-veteran. Let's see him for 3 minutes. And now he just explodes himself, basically.
Died,
Nighty-night. But yeah, I really did like the emotion. Like, whenever, towards the end, when a lot of, like, crazy shit was going down, they still had the mind connection. You could feel the emotion behind the characters. Like, I felt for Professor X. Didn't feel so much for Mystique, but I don't think she was terrible.
Right. Yeah, it seemed like they kind of regulated her to more of a background character in this one. I feel like they were introducing.
It's funny you say that because people complain about it. She's in the movie way too much.
Too much?
Yes.
Really? I don't know. I felt like she wasn't as prominent as far as like changing the.
I mean, I want her to change blue more often.
Yeah.
Because Jennifer Lawrence says that she kind of hates doing this, and has to do this to her contract and get a paycheck.
Being blue?
To be Mystique in this franchise.
Oh, she doesn't want to be Mystique anymore?
No, she hates being blue.
Damn. Well, I guess I can understand if you had to sit there for hours.
Why not? Jennifer Lawrence. People love you right now. They're seeing you on screen turning blue, and their balls are blue right now.
Yeah, I get it.
There was a whole cloud for you, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. They just not want to do it. It's like you kind of signed up for a movie to be this blue woman, but now you have a problem with being blue.
But do you know? I was definitely happy to see the Phoenix Force. God damn it, we finally see the Phoenix.
That whole lead up, she was awesome. But the lead up to show him your power. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I'm like, we finally got it. Nerd jizz everywhere. We finally got it.
I saw you jizzing out over there. I was like, let me get over here before you get some on me. Like when Cyclops got his fucking
because I'm like
visor.
You see, because I'm like, there's so much bad taste of Jean Grey after X-Men 3. They completely butchered the Phoenix Saga, and we finally actually see a Firebird Phoenix. I'm like, praise Slim Jesus, we finally have it.
Okay. Yeah, I like Jean Grey. She was cool.
We got the Danger Room again. They got new outfits. I'm like, okay, they look pretty good. Could have a little more color, but I like them. It's a good bridge in between what was set back that made nerds in the mad back in 1999, and it's a compromise, I would think. We have Cyclops actually has the straps like across his shoulders and torso. I'm like, all right, that's one thing I wanted to see.
I didn't even notice that. My attention to detail is not good at all.
No, you were dictating the music too much.
Yeah, I was listening to the music. Like, man, this is awesome score. Let's see, who else is new? Psylocke, that whole ending with her leaving is like, there's a lot of awkward shots in there that try to seem ominous. Like, okay, she walks off, she already looks back, and then starts to walk off, but then she stops again and looks back, and it's like the fire's right under her. That
they kind of did that with Storm too. She's just watching all the shit go down.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn, like this is some weird shit to do.
I can say, even though CGI looks more like it's made 2008, there's a lot of good shots, like just camera work in this movie throughout. And I also like seeing William Stryker again. He's been a reoccurring side villain since the beginning.
Wolverine's little thing between him and Jean, that was weird as shit to me. Did that seem awkward to you at all?
I'm thinking to myself, he's like, I'm gonna want to bang you in a few years.
She's
from
like
now.
she's like 16 or 17 right now, and he's like every bit of 40. that dynamic that
he's like
happened
130 years old. Cause he's
I mean, yeah, technically, but as far as like visually, what his age looks like.
You mean actor? Yeah,
the actor.
He's goddamn 47.
He is.
Yeah,
but I'm like that dynamic that was there in the previous X-Men movies, back when Scott, Jean, and Wolverine were all relatively the same age.
Mm-hmm.
That can't happen with this one. So the whole jealousy between Scott and Wolverine, they're gonna have to abandon it.
It can, because
Wolverine
has had some inappropriate relationships with underage girls.
Let's not do that.
Especially with Squirrel Girl.
I don't know who that is.
She is a mutant that has defeated Deadpool, Wolverine, Thanos, Fin Fang Foom, Iron Man, and Doctor Doom. Yes.
What the fuck? Why haven't we had a movie with her in it yet? If she's defeating all these epic
people are like, she's so goddamn goofy. We can't do this.
Fuck yeah, do it.
But she's not like Deadpool, but she kind of is.
I think they kind of foreshadowed that they're not going to have Hugh Jackman playing Lou Wolverine anymore.
Well, he has one last Wolverine movie.
I mean, one last. I mean, like as far as like with the X-Men, that whole line. I think I hope that's the last we're going to see of him. I'm like, that could be.
I just imagine what if they it's like, we don't need Hugh Jackman. We just get a guy that's completely covered his face.
Don't do that. Just let the Wolverine just be gone.
Like, what's the actor? He's real big now. The guy from Mad Max.
Who? The main character?
Yeah.
Played Bane. I can't remember his name.
Tom Hardy.
Hardy, yeah.
I think Tom Hardy could do it.
No. I mean, here the thing is with somebody like Wolverine. I remember seeing like a picture on the internet, and it was like, there's been 2 different versions of Deadpool. There's been 3 different versions of Superman. How many versions of Batman have there been in the movies?
Several.
At least 3. 3 so far. Four Batmans with Clooney, Keaton, Bale, and now Ben Affleck. 2 Daredevils, but there's only ever been 1 Wolverine. I think having another actor play Hugh Jackman, no matter how good he does, it's kind of like with Jared Leto playing the Joker in the upcoming Suicide Squad. He's going to constantly get compared to the previous actor, and they're not going to like it.
I saw that in my Facebook feed, and I commented it on it, because I'm like, well, actually, there's been more than that, because...
Because of the cartoons?
No, I didn't mention any cartoons. I was talking about other live-action appearances.
When?
Okay, so Spider-Man. We've had Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland. We've also had a Japanese person play Spider-Man, but not Peter Parker. And we've also had another 70s Spider-Man TV show, Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, you're talking about a TV show? Because then, if that's the case...
Well, you said 2 Daredevils.
Yeah, but that was the Daredevil. Oh shit, that's right. I did.
Yeah, you can't say that you're not going to include TV shows.
I completely forgot that new.
I'm like, how are you going to forget Adam West?